Hello everybody, it's me Corrinanite, and I know I haven't posted in a few weeks now, but that was because my Tante Linnie, she passed away a couple of weeks ago, and I really just did not want to post any new videos until I made this video for her. My Tante Linnie was literally the first person to subscribe to my channel, and she always supported me just as much as my mom does, and she was even gonna be in some videos with me this summer. But yeah, so a couple weeks ago I went home to say my last goodbyes to her at her funeral, and my mom wanted me to go up and speak in front of everybody some words for her because me and her were really close, but I couldn't because I knew I would be crying, and I was crying, so I couldn't stand in front of all those people and just talk. But I do owe her that much that I need to say some words for her, and I want you guys to know how amazing of a woman she was. So my Tante Linnie, she was always there for me. She would always ask me how my day was, and she just really was so interested in what I did with my life, and she just supported me the entire time. She gave me so many recipes, and she would always cut out pictures from the newspaper that she thought I would like, because I love animals and I like astronomy, so she would always cut them out, and she even sent some up here last year to me, and yeah, it was amazing. I'm really gonna miss these little small things. But yeah, even when she was in the hospital, she still was super funny. Every single time we got together, me, her, my mom, we would always just be little goofballs. Well, we're always like that anyways, but when it was just all three of us together, we're like the Three Musketeers. And when she was in the hospital, I remember this one time, so the nurse went and took her to the bathroom, and when she was taking her back up, she goes like this, and she kept on like telling my aunt what to do, but then kept on turning it back right away. So she'd be on the wheelchair, and then she'd be like, okay, now get up on the bed. And as the Tante Linnie was about to get up on the bed, she's like, what? No, don't get up right now. And Tante Linnie, I just remember her looking at me and being like, looking at me, looking at the nurse, and going, and oh my god. And then we were kept on making fun of my mom. So like my mom would be like, oh, do you want like a wet towel for your forehead and all this stuff? And she was like, yeah, sure. And then she goes, okay, I'll go look for some. And my mom goes out, and then she looked at me and she goes, how much you want to bet she's gonna forget about the towel? And I'm like, she probably is, isn't she? And my mom walks back in and she goes, so I couldn't find the pillowcase. And we just start killing ourselves laughing because we're just like, you went out there for a towel, not the pillowcase, and you totally forgot about the towel the entire time. And like, oh my god, it was just that was the last time I ever saw my aunt, and it was so funny. And like, there's Dr. Gauze. This one guy came in and he had to change the gauze in her trachea thingy. I forget what it's called, I'm sorry. But so he went to go change it, and my mom was like, can I watch as you do this? And he goes, yeah, sure. So he goes like this to go fix it, and my mom just leans right over, and then my aunt just starts killing herself laughing. She's like, oh, Kina, stop it. Stuff like that. Oh, I have a bunch of pictures. I'll put pictures at the end, and oh, it was such a great time, and I'm really gonna miss her. It's almost been a month since she passed, and I still don't think it fully hit me. I think it's because I'm up here in Sault Ste. Marie, and she was down in Hamilton, and every single time I'd be in Winona with my dad, my brother, my mom and I would always visit her, and I guess it still hasn't fully hit me about it because I'm not down there, and even when I was down there, it just seemed like she was still there. And yeah, like I don't know, like it hasn't fully hit me, and like some days it does and some days it doesn't, and I just feel like I really need to cry. And I just kind of don't want to, because then that means I know that she passed. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, so she was one amazing woman. Every time they told me stories, my mom and my Uncle Barry, and every single time they told me stories, it was just so funny, and like I just, oh, it's really good. I'm really gonna miss her. But I wrote this video for her, and I really hope you guys who are watching understand that I can't really put into words how I'm feeling, and I also can't really put into words how much I loved her. And like now I've noticed that I've been watching a bunch of shows that me and her both used to watch, and I just keep on wanting to message her and ask her if she's gone up to that far, or if she liked some people. I had a lot of great times with my aunt, and I keep on, we're German, so we say Tante, but I just find that it's easier for me saying aunt but when I'm talking about my family to other people, because some people don't know that Tante means aunt in German. But yeah, she was really an amazing woman. The stories that she has told are hilarious. She only had one leg, so she had a fake leg, and oh my god, the amount of stories that everybody has about her and this leg. Like, there's like one story with that they used her leg for a paddle in a canoe, and my Uncle Barry used her leg as a weapon because they thought they were getting robbed. Like, oh yeah, it really it came out of nowhere. The cancer, we found out on Christmas, and it deteriorated very quickly. I love you, Tante Linnie, and I really do miss you.